Hey guys, it's your boy Quay, your boys back with another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so you guys can be notified when your boy posts another video. So today basically got Beyonce Rihanna are pressured to end their feud, and Bruno Mars upset Clive Davis and GRAMMYS mini recap. Now honestly, I know it was like a big competition where I feel like it's more so dealing with the fans that be having like Beyonce and Rihanna go against each other, and I believe that Rihanna was signed to Jay-Z, and Beyonce has been working with with Jay-Z and stuff like that, and that's like basically her husband and stuff, and he has been helping her with her career. So I feel like they always put them two women together, and I don't understand why people do that. And I guess because they both are successful women in their own right, and they both do different things, and I feel like they kind of do like they do different things, but they kind of do like similar things, and I feel like they both are big artists. Rihanna is like a billionaire, and I think Beyonce is a billionaire too as well. But I never did like my research on it to see like if she is. I'm pretty sure she is. Like Beyonce has been in the game, since these Destiny's Child days, like, and even before that, like when she was young. So I feel like she been building a base for herself, as well. So I feel like they're both successful. But I just don't understand, why did they have like a feud and stuff like that, and how was it, was and stuff. But when it comes down to like this Bruno Mars and stuff, I'm gonna have to see what's going on with this situation. Cause with the Grammys and stuff like that, they are like messy, and when they come down to like things, especially because they do not like Nicki at all. But we're gonna react to this video, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Join the gang, y'all. We on the road to 3K subscribers. Thank y'all so much for the support. As always, guys, let's get into this video.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. I want to talk about the Grammy highlights. To be honest, the only moment that mattered to me was that whole D'Angelo and Roberta Flack tribute. That tribute was amazing.
I didn't
Lauryn
even watch
Hill
the
was the
Grammys,
one who
man. I didn't watch the
led the
Grammys in so
tribute.
long.
She sang Nothing Even Matters, which was her very popular duet with the late singer D'Angelo. And Lucky Day got on stage singing Brown Sugar. He sounded amazing. Also, Leon Thomas, Raphael Sadiq, Anthony Hamilton, and John Baptiste got on stage. They did their thing. And
Anthony
Bilal,
Hamilton.
whew,
I know Anthony
Bilal came
Hamilton and
out there
Fantasia
singing
going on like a
How Does It
tour
Feel? And
together.
this man sang his face off. Like, that was honestly one of the highlights of the tribute to me. And then Lauryn Hill led into the Roberta Flack tribute, and she brought out singers like Alexis J, October London, Layla Hathaway, John Legend, Shaka Khan.
I
It
know
was
that's
just
right.
black excellence at its finest, and it was an amazing showcase of all of these soulful
I gotta
black
go
singers
watch it.
that don't typically get a chance to shine on a mainstream platform like the Grammys. And then Lauren and Wyclef ended the tribute with their Fugees version of Killing Me Softly. And then they had the choir close it out with a resounding Amen, which came from the song Total Praise. And that was also a nod to the late gospel singer Richard Smallwood. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It gave me chills. It made me want to cry, honestly. So that honestly is the
Oh, I'm
only
about to
moment
watch it,
that
man.
I really cared about when it came to the Grammys this year. But there were some other performances I did catch as well. Now, Cat's Eye is a girl group that I do like. I think they're very
Who
talented.
is
They can
this? I
sing,
never
they can
seen that a
dance,
day
they can
them in the
perform.
day of my life.
They performed their song Gnarly, and I will say the performance was good, but the song didn't translate well. They honestly have to make better music because they have all the ingredients to be a powerhouse girl group. I mean, the fact that they were the first girl group to perform at the Grammys since Destiny's Child, which was over
Oh,
20
that's
years ago,
crazy.
is amazing, but they don't have the music that Destiny's Child had. So if they
Which I
want
know
to
like how
have
girl
some
groups is like
longevity,
it's
I
like they
do
never
think they
last,
need to
y'all. Like
elevate their
I don't
sound
never
because
know
the
why.
music is
Like
subpar to me.
it's
But
like
I do
everybody
think the
just
girls
they
are
get in the
very,
girl
very
group, and then they
talented.
just all want to
Also,
do
I
like
want
they
to talk
solo
about the singer named Zara
careers.
Lawson. She performed a song named Midnight Sun during the Grammys pre-show. I saw a clip of her singing, and I was like, whoa, like this girl can sing. And I've kind of been aware of her for a little while. I know she has a song with Pink Panthers called Stateside, and that was trending. She does remind me of Britney Spears, but also I see some of the Beyonce influence in her too. So I definitely can see the industry pushing her. I think once she gets that hit that they want, they're going to put the full machine behind her like they did Sabrina Carpenter. Justin Bieber also performed at the Grammys. He performed Yukon in his draws.
Yeah, I know a lot of people talking
And
about that.
anytime I look at Justin, my heart just breaks for him. I
You
know
could tell
he's
like he
been
really not
through it
helping and
in
stuff
this
like that.
industry. He just looks so sad. As far as the winners are concerned, I'm not going to go through the whole list, but when it comes to the big categories, Bad Bunny won Album of the Year, Billie Eilish won Song of the Year for Wildflower, and Olivia Dean won Best New Artist, which I think is well deserved.
Yeah,
I really
she
liked
does
her
deserve it. I ain't
album,
gonna
The
lie.
Art of Loving. Also, Kendrick
She's
Lamar and
so
SZA
humble
won
too. I really like
Record of the
her.
Year for their song Luther, and this was also well deserved too. So I'm happy with the winners. I am. When it came to the R&B categories, I was very happy to see Duran Bernard win. He's an independent artist. He's a great singer. He's been doing this for 20 years, so he definitely deserves to win. I was happy for Kaylani for winning her
Yeah,
first
Kaylani too. She
Grammy
deserve it
for
though.
her song Folded, which was very well deserved. And Leon Thomas got acknowledged
Yeah,
for
cause
two
I heard
Grammys
Ford
for
like
his
so many
album
times on the
Up.
radio. I was like, oh
And
my gosh.
Doechii won Best Music
And on
Video for
TikTok.
her song Anxiety. So congratulations to them. They all deserved it. And Tyla also won Best African Music for her song Push to Start, which I think she deserved as well, even though there was a bit of controversy surrounding her win because, some people feel like other artists in the category should have won. So I think the Grammys are going to have to consider expanding the African music categories because I think it's a bit limiting to put all African artists who make different types of music into one category
That's
alone.
true.
Also, Kendrick Lamar had a big night. He not only won Record of the Year, which was the big award, but he also swept the rap categories. He won Best Rap Album, Best Rap Song, Best Melodic Rap Performance, and Best Rap Performance. So at this point, he has broken
Dang.
the record to have the
The
most
most Grammys
Grammy
in one
wins
day.
as a rapper. He has 27 awards and he surpassed Jay-Z's record. So in some ways, that's kind of
Shoo.
symbolic to me in a sense that maybe the
Shout
industry
out to
is
Kendrick. Man, the
propping
boy doing
Kendrick
this
up
shit.
to be the next gatekeeper because the way things are starting to shift for Jay-Z, they're definitely going to find a replacement. So I don't know. Maybe Kendrick is that replacement. I could be wrong, but the way he's getting propped up kind of makes me feel like, they might be ushering him into that position. But that's just my conspiracy theory. But yeah, congratulations to him. Congratulations to everybody who won. Now, what was very interesting to me was Bruno Mars went home empty handed, and that is a first because
Yeah, that's
Bruno has
crazy. We
never
never would never
lost
win
at the
like at the
Grammys like
Grammys or
this.
something.
And he had one of the biggest records. Like, he had a global smash hit song with the K-pop artist Rosie called App, or whatever you say, ah, pata, pata. You know how they say it if you heard the song. But yeah, that was very surprising to me, actually. Like, they didn't even win, like, Best Pop Duo either. Like, they lost. And I have my theories on why they lost. Now, K-pop is still trying to find its footing here in America, even though it's a very popular genre. I don't think the American industry have been able to capitalize off of it the way they want to just yet. So I think that plays a part in why the Grammys have not acknowledged the K-pop artists and they don't want
Yeah, cause
them
Bruno be
winning
doing this
over
thing though
their
for real.
favorites.
I never
But
seen her
also,
before though.
I think Bruno lost because he pissed off Clive Davis. This is just my opinion. I don't know if this is true or not, but Clive Davis talked about how Bruno Mars kept snubbing him and he would never come to his Grammy parties.
I call every year Bruno Mars. Somehow he's eluded us. So yes, I definitely have frustration.
Clive has called Bruno every year, and he's frustrated because Bruno won't come. The reason why Bruno won't come is because Bruno don't like Clive. I mean, everybody knows, well, allegedly, everybody has said that he is wicked because people still remember when Whitney Houston drowned in her bathtub and died. Clive Davis, who was supposed to be Whitney's mentor and the man behind her career, still had his Grammy party hours after she passed and had it in the same
I forgot
building
about that.
she died. He didn't even bother to cancel it just out of respect for Whitney. And even Shaka Khan called it out. I don't know what could motivate a person to have a party in a building where the person whose life he had influenced so enormously, and whose life had been affected by her. So I don't understand how that part. I had Clive Davis.
Yeah, like how you
That
could still
whole
party after that, something
situation
like
should
happening like
make
that. That's right,
everyone
messed
weary
up,
of
Clive.
Clive Davis, but for some reason they still keep going to his parties. Bruno, however, ain't going. He ain't going for none of that. He doesn't trust him. But I do feel like Bruno snubbing him may have cost him a Grammy. That's just my assumption. You know, Clive Davis has a lot of pull when it comes to the Grammys. So Bruno got up on stage and performed twice, but went home empty handed, and he didn't look happy about it at all. Now, moving on, there was this story that was posted by Radar Online
I wouldn't even trip.
that
All them Grammys
Rihanna
that I
and
won, like I'm not
Beyonce
even gonna
are
trip about
being
it.
pushed to have peace talks with each other. Now, it was said that Rihanna and Beyonce have been feuding silently for years. Even though on the outside it looks like, okay, they're friendly or at least cordial, behind the scenes have been a different story. Now, they were pitted against each other in the industry, and I'm sure that may have fueled some of the tension between them and maybe ignited some competition between them, even. And also,
I don't
there
understand
were
like they like
rumors
to
that
put black women
Beyonce's
against each
husband
other,
Jay
man.
Z had an affair with Rihanna. But later on, these rumors were debunked because it was said that Rihanna's ex publicist, Jonathan Hay, planted this story to get buzz for Rihanna's career. But those rumors lingered around for a while. So I think that might have made things awkward between Rihanna and Beyonce. But according to the Daily Mail, it said that Rihanna and Beyonce's tension stems from the fact that Rihanna is actually cool with the founder of Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee. Now, Jason Lee hinted that he had some major dirt on Beyonce and Jay Z. And the fact that Rihanna is friends with Jason made Beyonce weary, allegedly. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm going to tell them why Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show. Maybe she doesn't know. Beyonce doesn't know. Yeah, I don't think Beyonce. They're not gonna share that. Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts.
Jason is just so messy, me.
Now if I get that message to Beyonce, yes, I can get it to me. I'm connected. I can get the message to Beyonce. She needs to know. Stop. We're not going to even go there. I stopped a major thing for Beyonce. Didn't even get a thank you. But so why is everybody calling me now for Jay-Z? Jay-Z, you're watching. I know you're watching, because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You know you got people.
But that shows like they can hide things under the rug and stuff like that, and they got so much power to where like, why wouldn't you put that information out?
Weary of that, and she also was side-eyeing Rihanna for being cool with Jason. This is what was alleged by Daily Mail, and it was also said that Beyonce and Rihanna had some undercover competition when it came to their beauty lines, like their hair care line. Rihanna also grew very frustrated with Jay-Z and Roc Nation after her album Anti was leaked early on Tidal. And her first week numbers were sabotaged. Not only that, her album Anti was completely snubbed at the Grammys. Like, it did not win one award. And so I think this is the real reason why Rihanna hasn't dropped an album in 10 years. She hasn't forgotten how her rollout was almost ruined. And I kind of think this is why she's not willing to give Jay-Z and Roc Nation another album because of it, okay? But Rihanna still knows how to be cordial and play it cool with Jay.
Well,
She
Beyonce,
did
I mean
agree
not
to do
Beyonce.
the
If
Super
Rihanna
Bowl
do like a
halftime show
freaking
when he requested
album,
it.
that'd be the talking
But
of the
I
song.
think they were hoping Rihanna would drop an album, but she didn't. Instead, she just announced her pregnancy. I feel like she's been getting pregnant to avoid dropping music. But her boyfriend ASAP Rocky is signed to Roc
I mean,
Nation,
Cardi
and
B
he
did it while
has
she was
been
pregnant.
releasing music.
So
So
hey,
Rihanna's like, well, since my man is doing it, I don't have to. But I
she's a
still
billionaire.
think
She don't have to drop
they
no
want
music if she don't want
Rihanna
to
to
drop no music.
release music. Now, Radar
She
Online
got Savage
said
Finney.
that recently ASAP Rocky and Jay-Z have been trying to get Rihanna and Beyonce to make up. Now, I do wonder why they are pushing for it. Now, according to Radar Online, They said Jay and Rocky are very close friends and are missing their bromance terribly. So it really sucks for them that their wives don't mesh anymore, RadarOnline.com can reveal. So they've decided they're going to force some peace talks. Now, do I believe this is true? I don't know. I mean, it is possible that they might be pushing for Rihanna and Beyonce to make up to get her to turn away from Jason Lee. Okay, that could be a possibility.
I don't know. I feel like this
Also,
is
it's
false
possible
claims though.
that they might be trying to get them to collaborate. I think Jay-Z would love it if Rihanna collaborated with
Yeah, that would be like a
Beyonce
big
for
song.
her album
That's
Act
automatically
3
going to number one
because
on Billboard.
that would break the internet. Beyonce and Rihanna have never done a collaboration together, and Act 3 is supposed to be like a rock-leaning album. And since both Rihanna and Beyonce have dabbled into rock, I think it would be cool if they did do a collaboration together for Beyonce's album. Now, I don't see it happening, but it would be cool. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, and we shall see if they do make amends. But anyway, tell what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Honestly, I do see them basically. I don't feel like it's. I feel like it's more so. I'm not gonna say forced. I feel like it's more so like it's no beef, it's no teaching. Like I feel like they're both successful women. Is no way they should have animosity towards each other, especially if they're both successful women. Like I could understand if one is successful and one is not, but I feel like they're both successful, so I feel like it shouldn't be any pressure or anybody feeling some type of way about you know each other and stuff. But when it comes down to Bruno Mars and like this Clive Davis stuff, I do feel like I can understand where Bruno Mars is coming from. He don't want to be around, somebody, that he probably really don't care too much for, or he cared to be around. And I respect him. Y'all gotta respect everybody their mind and their peace. And then if they don't want to be around you, then they don't want to be around you. Even if you're like managing them or you over them, it doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, everybody should be respected when it comes down to like their peace and their happiness and all types of stuff that they have in their personal life. Um, and shout out to GRAMMYS and stuff like that. I do feel like it looked like a good GRAMMYS. I definitely will be watching this GRAMMYS and stuff like that. I know I did miss it, but hopefully they do like a rerun or they do like I can find it on somewhere so I can watch the GRAMMYS and stuff. But that's just my thoughts on this situation, guys. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this situation, and make sure you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And join the gang, y'all. We on the road to 3K subscribers. As always, guys, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. As always, be breezy, don't be easy. Yeah.
What can I say? Can you blame? She wanna be big. Never stress, but guess what I say? I don't care what nobody say.